hours of training. Back to you.
Thanks, Amanda.
Well, the sun actually came out, and many people who were lucky enough got to see it.
Especially if you were in the bench areas or Park City or above the valley floor. Even on the valley floor, although there were areas of haze and smog continuing, we did see the sun and it felt good. But if you were in the bench areas around Provo, 54 degrees today. It's beginning to snow and rain a little bit, so let's take a look at Live 5 Viper. Those sunny areas we saw earlier are gone. Of course, the sun is set, but there is some light snow now falling in Dugway, as well as around Delta, getting some light. Very slow movement of this precipitation on Live 5 Viper, but it is edging slowly eastward, so a slight chance for a little bit of light snow, maybe some rain mixed in along the Wasatch Front in those lowest valley areas where temperatures have remained below freezing. There may even be a little freezing rain. Cedar City, you are seeing a little light snow tonight. In fact, light rain showers in the St. George area. Larry Matthews reports that some of those light showers have wetted down the sidewalks, but I don't expect any significant accumulation from this storm. Possibly 1 to 3 inches in the higher elevations, and a glazing along the Wasatch Front. A little bit of light snow accumulation around Cedar City and Panguitch and up towards Enoch and into the San Pete Sevier valleys. Now notice the temperatures are below freezing. That's why there is the possibility of a little bit of freezing rain. There's a back edge to the storm. Even though it's splitting apart, we will see some sunshine late tomorrow and on Friday. In the meantime, what is happening is you have a low pressure over Arizona and a low pressure here across southern Idaho, and they're kind of pulling apart. We call that a split jet stream. In the middle is a deformation zone, and that tends to help lift the atmosphere a little bit. So these scattered light areas of rain and snow will continue tonight and tomorrow morning with no significant accumulation except for, as I mentioned, in the mountains. And then as this moves eastward, the ridge of high pressure will strengthen. That'll push the storm track north and leave Seattle and Portland in the rain, and leave us under high pressure and again increasing valley inversions and haze. So where it's been cold, it'll stay cold, but modifying a little bit tonight with that deck of clouds. That'll help to warm things up a little bit. The clouds act like a blanket. When you go to bed, you add an extra blanket or two, and it's a little bit warmer. So 23 in Cedar City overnight, up to 41 tomorrow, 37, 36, and 7 in Manti, with 55 in St. George. You were 50 today, so it actually warms up a little bit tomorrow. Mid-50s for the next several days. And here's the big change. Beginning next week, the storm track is shifting. The entire northern hemisphere is shifting around. Those cold areas across the eastern United States and across Europe and across Beijing and China, those are all shifting. So we will see a significant pattern change next week. In the meantime, along the Wasatch Front, continued valley inversions, although they will not be as bad tomorrow. Upper 30s. In the low valleys, a little warmer on the benches. Same thing for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mid to upper 30s at the valley floor, a little warmer on the benches. Then beginning Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, storms will scour the cold air, the smog, and pollution away and bring us a little bit of snow. And that's the good news in the weather department. The good news for the sports department is BYU has something to be happy about.
That's
Jimmer?
right. Number 17 BYU.